Have you ever been so hungry that you'd spend hundreds of thousands, if not millions, on dinner? Well, if so, here are all the best steaks, burgers, pasta, sushi, desserts, and McDonald's Chicken McNuggets in the world. Pizza might be the one food it's easiest to get everyone to agree on. It's warm, cheesy, and you can usually feed an entire room with it for under $50. Honestly, that last part may be the biggest part of its appeal. That is, unless you want to order the white truffle and gold pizza that is becoming the most famously lavish pizza from Margot's Pizzeria in Valletta, Malta. This pie features buffalo mozzarella and white truffles on a thin crust slice. So why does this pizza cost $2,420? That's because each slice is sprinkled with 24-karat edible gold leaf. Sorry, but I don't think you can have this one delivered in 30 minutes or less. When you think of fine dining, you really don't think of cheeseburgers. That's because the best greasy burgers in the world usually come out of the kind of equally greasy hole-in-the-wall diners Guy Fieri loves so much. For the highest end of the burger spectrum, you want to travel to Chef Hubert Keller's Fleur French Bistro in Las Vegas. The famous Fleurburger 5000 has wagyu beef, one of the most expensive in the world, with truffles and a bottle of 1995 Petrus. This burger will run you $5,000. That is literally 500 times the price of most burgers out there. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bottle of wine for that. A good steak may be the most popular restaurant option out there. While a quality steak is never exactly on the cheap side, you rarely see one for $2,500. The famous internet personality Salt Bae loves to brag about his ridiculously decadent gold tomahawk steak. Well, that and the meme based on him. The Wagyu beef cut wrapped in 24-karat gold leaves looks almost too pretty to eat. Not that that stopped Conor McGregor from ripping into one harder than he did Chad Mendes. There's nothing quite like eating a fresh lobster. It is the steak of the shellfish world. Perhaps the greatest lobster you can get is located in Le Parker Meridian Hotel in NYC. Norma's features the famous Zillion lobster frittata, which features caviar, 6 fresh eggs, chives, and lobster sauce served over Yukon Gold potatoes. Don't worry, this won't cost you $1 zillion, just $1,000. Though this one does have a $100 option for less if you want to be a cheapskate. After seeing how many thousands of dollars these other infamously expensive meals cost, how much do you think the Guinness World Record holder for most expensive sandwich costs? Well, the Quintessential grilled cheese is surprisingly affordable, comparably at least. At $245, this sandwich from Serendipity 3 in New York City features bread made from Dom Perignon champagne and 24-karat gold flakes. White truffle butter is spread across the bread along with Caciocavallo Podolico cheese, made from the super rare Italian Podolico cows. I still think my grilled cheese, which features real Kraft macaroni and cheese, is better. You know what's better than fresh sushi? That's a trick question because the answer is nothing. If you're also passionate about sushi and you're willing to blow $1,978, you should consider Angelito Araneta Jr.'s 5-piece special nigiri roll. The chef, who goes by the nickname Carrot Chef, earns his title with the roll's 24-karat gold leaf and 3 Palawan pearls. Oh, and I guess it also features the finest pink salmon from Norway. Really though, the headline here is that it's wrapped in gold instead of seaweed. I don't care how good that Norwegian salmon is, there's no way it's worth like $2,000. You would think that you'd have to travel to Italy to find the most expensive pasta in the world, but it's actually found in Midtown Manhattan. The Bice restaurant is known for its ridiculously expensive dishes, and their Tagliolini pasta with lobster and truffles may be the best yet. The entire dish is served on a gold leaf plate designed by Gianni Versace that you get to take home afterwards. The 2 pounds of fresh lobster are combined with black truffles and accompanied by fried calamari, veal, and chocolate mousse. I would leave you all and go order this right now if it weren't priced at $2,000 a plate. Tacos are usually found for extremely cheap prices in restaurants, food trucks, and the kitchens of anyone with tortillas and ground beef. Well, if instead of a food truck you want to go to the Grand Velas Los Cabos resort in Mexico, you can order the most decadent taco in the world. It will cost you $25,000 for this gold-flaked tortilla filled with Kobe beef, dried burrito chili pepper salsa, Almas beluga caviar, and black truffle brie cheese. Combine with all that ultra-premium Añejo tequila and incredibly expensive civet coffee, and you officially have the most extreme taco experience of all time. Just don't Google how they make civet coffee. If you're more of a salad eater, have no fear. You too can eat dinner for a ridiculous price. Celebrity chef Raymond Blanc has created the Florette Sea and Earth salad for $1,013. It features caviar so fancy that it used to be only for Russian Tsars. Huzzah! Huzzah. Add to that langoustines, Cornish crab, and lobster to Florette baby leaf salad. salad, olive oil, truffles, and of course, gold leaf. Seriously, it's like you can't even make a dish priced over $1,000 without gold leaf. As decadent as all these meals are, I get it. They feature the finest ingredients like caviar, wagyu beef, potolico cheese, and lots of gold leaf. That's the kind of thing you'd expect to spend thousands on. What you don't expect is to spend thousands on something from a restaurant that serves millions all over the world. The most expensive chicken nugget in the world is a normal one from McDonald's that went for $100,000. So why is this nugget more expensive than a car when 10 of them usually cost like $5? Well, that's because this particular nugget bears an accidental and uncanny resemblance to one of the nameless little astronauts from the game Among Us. I don't know, seems pretty sus to me. So obviously you can drop thousands of dollars on dinner. But what about dessert? If you're like me, you gotta satisfy that sweet tooth. Well, one option is Serendipity 3's Frrrozen hot chocolate ice cream sundae. I assume they spell Frrrozen with 3 R's because Disney's Elsa is litigious. This $25,000 sundae is decorated with 5 grams of edible gold in a goblet of edible gold and has an 18-karat gold bracelet lined with white diamonds. You also get to keep the gold and diamond spoon you eat it with. I don't think eating this one is about the ice cream. Strawberries are the ultimate dessert fruit. Sorry, blueberries, you just didn't make the cut. If you need proof of that, look no further than the strawberries Arnaud, which cost $1.4 million. The ice cream may be decadent and the strawberries may be delicious, but it's the 4.7 karat pink diamond ring embellishment that's really what you're paying for. It's also served with $24,850 Charles X crystal liquor. You probably need to wash that diamond ring down. The rock looks pretty big and you don't want to choke. There's nothing more instantly satisfying than a good candy bar.
Better? Better.
For like $1, you can get an explosion of milk chocolate, peanuts, caramel, and nougat. Of course, if you'd rather spend $1,628, you can purchase the world's most expensive candy bar. The Wispa Gold Candy Bar launch featured a special promotion. Most of the time, Wispa just makes a normal candy bar with delicious caramel and milk chocolate. Of course, that didn't stop them from making a few bars covered entirely in gold. Personally, I think they just did this because they wanted to secure a spot as the world's most expensive candy bar of all time. Something tells me it'll be a long time before they top this one, unless a diamond-encrusted Snickers black truffle bar is on the way. Cheesecake is one of the most popular dessert options of all time. I mean, there's a whole restaurant chain that's just a factory for the stuff. You can usually pick one of these up at any supermarket in the world, but you can also get one in Greenwich Village for $5,000. Chef Raffaele Ronca of the Raffaele Ristorante is the genius in charge of this cheesecake masterpiece. Unlike other desserts, this one is more than just a cheesecake served in gold with a diamond ring on top. It's made from formaggio cheese that has to be flown in from Italy. He then adds Hennessy Paradis cognac that costs $2,500 a bottle. The big name ingredients are the white truffles from Alba, Italy that cost thousands per pound. I know cheesecakes are supposed to be decadent, but that is as decadent as it gets. Those might be the most expensive meals in the world, but have you ever tried making ramen using 3 flavor packets instead of 1? Talk about luxury.